There has been some criticism, although overall, given the context of what has been discussed in there, you could say it's fairly calm. Sean O'Farrell has mentioned the fact that in the past, when there was a similar system for getting a candidate, that people like Mary McAleese was found. So he said it really isn't about processes in that sense, and that seems to point the finger of criticism back to the selection by the party leader, essentially, of Jim Gavin. Some bewilderment too that the report shows that it was just one meeting took place between Micheál Martin and Jim Gavin before he strongly urged him to run. But I think you can see that there was an appeal there in party headquarters and a belief that Jim Gavin could get a higher vote than the party had received in the general election. I suppose overall a very clear sense that it was put to Jim Gavin several times questions about a dispute with a tenant, but he said he had no recollection. Fianna Fáil saying that there was due diligence done. However, some within the party believe that it wasn't adequate. There's also claims at that meeting tonight that Jim Gavin was at times kept from the viewing public, and there was a suggestion from Billy Kelleher that did that possibly indicate that party headquarters and the leader had some reservations about Jim Gavin's shortcomings for such a contest. Overall, though, you'd have to ask the question, is there enough in this report that could trigger a no confidence motion in Micheál Martin that would get 12 TDs to put their names on a sheet of paper doing just that? And right now, listening to some on the middle ground within the party, that would seem unlikely. But of course, that could all change. But that is the prevailing mood at this moment.